Hello and welcome to Game 3 of the Suicide Turkeys 5v5. I wasn't going to do this video tonight, but as a second video was finishing up on Windows Converter, I went out and watched a meteor shower for a while, and these two kids happened to come up in the car, and we just kind of sat there for a while and watched the meteor shower. It was fun. And so I decided this night was too perfect to end just yet. So here I am, recording video number 3. I hope you all will enjoy it. This time the team lineup is myself, Hook D, Timothy, Paramore, and Harless. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, this is probably was going to be our most difficult match yet. But Hook D and I made sure that it wasn't. This guy is 1570s ELO, and Lee Sin scare me. They really, really scare me a lot. Lee Sin players are very aggressive, they're very skilled, and they make your life hell if you get behind them, if they get ahead of you. Because they'll gank constantly, and their ganks are very powerful, and poor laners... they take advantage of poor laners very easily. My cat's enjoying this video with me as well. He's sitting on my lap. Somewhat reluctantly. And so instead of letting them do their thing and get first blood somewhere, I decided that we were going to invade here. Actually, Hook D decided it because he had his Q. And so... we're invading, and he's yeah, my cat is playing with my microphone again. He doesn't like it. I'm trying to stop him from doing it, but here he is anyway. And so, Kale is going the long way around because he had a bad feeling about this too. So they had a feeling that I was going to be here. There's a chance he could have face checked that, but see, this is a much more skilled team than we've been facing in the past. So this guy, cat, stop it. This guy walked from behind, and that was a skilled move to do. And so... Lucky, calm down. No. He's having way too much fun with my microphone. For some reason, he really likes to bat this one around. So I'm taking the blue buff very easily. And yeah, this actually, oh man, he had a terrible time of it with the leash. That's awful. I hate it when that happens. If the mid stays there too long, that happens. And so he's getting way too low here. That sucks, because Lee Sin really has no fast clear at level 1. It stinks. And so he had to take his shield at level 2 instead of his Q, so he can't gank right away. So he's a little bit more behind because of that. And so I'm going straight to my blue to secure that because I don't want him to steal it. And there's always that chance if they know that you're at their blue, they'll come and steal yours. And so now he's stuck at level 2 with no ganking capacity whatsoever because his blue is gone. And so guess what? Morgana gets the first blue over here. And so we are immediately in a very strong position here. We are in superior position, and this is actually a very dangerous, he's trolling so hard. So these guys are a very strong team comp. If they stun and jump in, that's tough. That's why I made it, like, Bianca wanted to go Lulu, but I told her to go Janna instead because of the peel ability. Especially for an aggressive lane like this. And so I didn't even realize that it was York until we got into the game, because I went to the bathroom. I always do before games. I'm sure you all wanted to know that. And so I'm level 4. Lee Sin is finally hitting level 3. He hasn't even gotten to gank yet. So now he's finally in a position where maybe he can gank. And here I am going top. Unfortunately, I didn't realize that he had just almost killed Kale. And so I ended up wasting my time. So here they go, setting up for the first gank on mid, as they should. But he didn't get to slow her anything because of that black shield, that perfect black shield. And so I'm just chilling here, getting level 4 and stuff. Lee Sin's still level 3, and the gold is starting to swing in one direction. Soraka's actually doing a really good farm mid. Paramore's owning the farm bottom lane, and Kale's had to go back because of Yorick. And so I believe this is going to be our first blood. If I'd known that it was going to happen, I totally would have gone and stolen it. I have a habit of stealing from Morgana. So there's first blood from Morgana. Once again, Black Shield keeps her safe from the exhaust and everything. Isn't that amazing? And so there's first blood. And I thought she was going to go back, so I started farming her lane, but then it's like, oh, Morgana's here. Dang. And that would have been so much experience for me to get to. And Lee Sin is still level 3. He has 3 bars. So, yeah. He is not doing well at all. And so, he just took that, as I figured he would. But I'm going up for a second blood up here. So there's Lee Sin finally level 4. And Udyr almost level 5. Lee Sin's going for a gank down there. There's Taric. And Harless is, there, I get my first kill. And so Harless is kind of, oh, perfect ward. That, like, and he has 3 bars. Like, you should not even be ganking at 3 bars. I don't care if you're Lee Sin, you can jump all over. 3-bar ganking is not cool. And so he's forced to just keep farming because he is so far behind me. And you know, Udyr is all about the gold per 10s, and so I have, like, 1,700 to 1,300. I'm already 400 ahead, and guess what our 400 went to? Oracle's Elixir. So that's wonderful. I have exactly the same items as he has, plus an Oracle's Elixir. So, well, not the same items, you know what I mean. And my item is, oh, he has to go gold per 10 first, because he can't even go Doran's Blades because he's so far behind me. He has to catch up on gold. And so he went that gold per 10. And so, yeah, he said, Soraka has no flash, we're gonna kill her again. And so, and I totally could have let him have that, but Turtle stands Chaos OP. Yeah. It was pretty funny. I do that a couple times. And so Lee Sin really can't do anything. He hasn't gotten a successful gank off yet. Oh, I took them all, lame. But this is going to pop up any second now, and I want to take it. And so I'm starting right now, but Lee Sin sees her going over here, and because I didn't smite it and take it, I was trying to slow down. You see if I could damage a little bit more there. If I had smitten it here, I should smite it, but I'm not going to get it. No, it resets. And now I'm in big trouble. This Morgana is just so good. Oh, he's jumping to me. And so here comes Yorick in there. But I cannot. Yeah, here comes the Ignite off. Oh, there's the Ignite on me. Yeah, and I do not have enough mana for Turtle, and so I give the first kill on my team. But I'd say it would be worth it. I got a killing spree, haha. And poor Morgana only has 1 kill. And that's the one he got himself. Whiffed. Otherwise he would have gotten a 2nd kill there. Well, not really, because he has no mana. So meanwhile, bottom lane, where it's very boring and Tristana is not being nearly as aggressive as he should. Because Tristana has no rank. He's unranked, so he's probably not very good. And so they're not being as nearly... Like, Taric lane should be super aggressive. Because Taric has the stun, you know. Like, Taric right there, he could have just gone in and stunned. Like, they didn't take any damage, honestly. He could have stunned. If Taric has full mana, he's doing it wrong. If Tristana has full mana, she's doing it wrong. If Janna has full mana, she's doing it wrong. But, anyway. No, I main Janna first season, and I, like, spammed my W. I would level my W first in Season 1, and spam it all day long. And so, like, I would beat out Singed, no contests. I'd beat out Shen, no contest. I beat out Tryndamere, no contest. It was ridiculous. Janna's powered in Season 1 as a support. Like, I would get kills, I would get assists, I would sometimes build AP just to troll, or 80 just to troll. And so, yeah, now I'm going for a Soraka kill again just because I wanted to waste the flash. But Morgana flash too. Oh, we're gonna get it anyway. Soraka flash and everything. No, but Morgana was like, let me have the kill, man, let me have the kill. I don't want you to steal it again. And so I was like, okay, take it. And she was like, oh, I can't. Yeah, that is why you never let someone take a kill, because they just might get away. For all the complaining that would have happened if I'd taken it, there was just as much complaining because I didn't. And so I'm just clear. I have popped my Oracle now. I didn't pop it earlier because I wasn't sure how it was going. It was early in the game. There weren't many wards. Now there are wards. And here's Morgana escaping another gank. And notice, yeah, that ward there, like, Lee Sin can jump all over the place. Once again, his exhaust is wasted. He's got to be so angry. Because this is a very good Lee Sin. He's doing everything right. He's just getting countered at every turn by the creeps, by everything. Like, honestly, why did you not take my Wraith, you fool? -2 points, Timothy 08. And so here I am at just the right time. He has to jump. See, he's so skilled. He's jumping all over the place. He's just, and I might stole his Wraith. Just a little bit more behind, you know. He's got 45 to 42 CS, but I've got 2 gold per 10s. And yeah, 700 ahead now. It's beginning to be a no contest win. But guess what? Soraka used her flash, and so this time she's not going to get away. And I might even let Morgana have the kill. Like, there's nothing Soraka can do. Oh, I stole it! Like, there's nothing Soraka can do because she has no escapes. And she has no CC. This is why I hate playing Soraka support. No escapes and no CC to knock people off. Like, Janna would be a better mid than Soraka against Morgana, honestly. Not much better, but I mean, slightly. Here I'm just doing a little damage. There was no chance I was... Oh, wait, no, I'm going for it. I'm going for it. I didn't waste flash there, did I? No. And so, mid and top have definitely won. Bottom lane is the only one that we might be having a little trouble with. But even then, it's 86 farm to 70. And, I mean, as crazy as Tristana is late game, she's not going to get a late game with mid and top being this bad. Like, mid is 1 and 4. You have no AP damage. And Soraka has such low AP damage anyway. She's forced to build all defense because she's getting killed every turn. So yeah, this is what good things can happen by camping mid. I wish Morgana would roam a little bit more. That's the only problem I have with Morgana's gameplay. Like, it's great that we're winning mid, but in you know, the typical situation, you might be losing top or bottom. We just outclassed them so far on top and bottom that we can gank mid non-stop, and we're fine. But ideally, I'd like a mid that can roam. I play with this Katarina player. I mentioned her in the first game too, who, as soon as she gets her ult, she roams bottom and gets everybody raging, and then she makes fun of them in all chat. It's hilarious. She's number 1 troll. No, I'm number 1 troll, but she's number 2 troll. Maybe. I have this friend in real life who calls me the Troll King because I am literally always trolling someone on Facebook or in games, or, you know, even in real life. I troll my boss non-stop. And so here we are, diving Soraka, no problem, bro. And Lee Sin isn't there. You think Lee Sin would learn by now that he needs to camp mid and counter gank. But he's getting behind because he's not... And, like, he's the same level as me, you know? He's getting more farm than I am. But, like, see, I'm the anti-everything I was last game. You know, last game I was, really not farming that... Or not ganking that much, but I was farming a lot. And this lane, this time I'm really ganking a lot and not farming as much. But, kind of like the Malphite did, except I'm better able to farm. I can farm really fast and catch up really fast. So, I mean, I'm very close to Lee Sin in this is what I was talking about. Like, you've got to do a little of everything, because if you gank all the time, you're not going to get that much gold. Your lanes are going to get a lot of gold, but, you know, CS matters so much. And so now we're going for, I'm invading. I decided not to. Well, Morgana's going for a bottom kill. But I see this ward, and I have to back off. I can't kill the ward, because I want Morgana to be able to get a kill. And so I have to completely back off now. Lee Sin is not ganking anything. He's in downshift mode. He's not ganking anything now. And that's bad. That's really bad. So, yeah, I feel bad for Lee Sin because, I mean, he started out doing the right things. It's just now he's getting so outclassed by Morgana and myself. I think a few minutes ago in the game, I mentioned to Hooked that he had to start ganking. And so, sure enough, he ganked bottom immediately. So, I mean, he's a good player. And this is another moment where they could have come back. I'm so low, and I'm really getting scared here. Because I have an Oracle, I have to zone them all out, everything, and I smite too soon. But this wonderful, wonderful Janna gets the kill with an auto attack.
Purple team has slain a dragon.
Lee Sin totally could have stolen that. But Janna got it with the auto attack. Okay, anyway, yeah, we are 1-9, or 9-1, I guess. We really are doing like almost a perfect game here. Not for me. And Graves is still trolling hard. Lee Sin has not ganked anything yet. I mean, he's ganked mid a couple times and it failed, and so he stopped doing it. If you gank and it fails, you can't stop doing it, alright? You've got to keep ganking because, I mean, how else are you going to win if your lanes are getting ganked constantly? I've ganked top, I've ganked bottom, I've ganked mid, I've blooded all of them. Okay, I didn't blood bot. Morgana blooded bot. Actually. But I was there. I wanted to gank bot. The thought was there, you know. It's a thought that counts, right? But, like, see, I've been everywhere, super mobile Udyr, and Lee Sin he's struggling to kill his red buff there. He's look at it, he's losing HP. He doesn't have any damage to, his farming speed is slowed down so much. See, I can just whip through. Here, let's go back a little bit and see that. Okay, let's see this. Graves trolling. So, yeah, let's see what we can see here. And now Taric is finally doing what Taric should have done the whole frickin' time. If they had started doing that, like, 10 minutes ago, they could have very easily won this game, or at least won that lane. And that lane is the one that they needed to really win hard if they were to win the game. So yeah, if this Taric is watching, I would say be more aggressive. Because Tristana isn't going to go in unless Taric stuns. That's a communication with the support. And see, Lee Sin goes to gank mid, but Morgana just left. But they have a ward here, so she might get caught. And no, Morgana just goes and and there's Lee Sin. And once again, his gank has failed so horribly that he actually ended up feeding. And so, like, if your ganks fail that badly, what incentive are you going to have to do it again? But, I don't know. If a good jungler just keeps on ganking, just keeps on trying, you don't give up, ever. So, I don't know. That would be my advice to Lee Sin, just keep on ganking. Because you gotta. There, he finally has his wriggles. And he has 349 gold extra from the heart. 3,800 to 5,700. That's ridiculous. Like, honestly, that's ridiculous. We are, yeah, it's 17k to 25k here. Our farm, everyone is over 100. Their Kayle only has 44. Their Kayle is probably their weakest link on their entire team. I know Soraka's feeding a lot, but Kayle is also feeding and she has no farm. Soraka is only 30 behind in farm. But Kayle is really, really a weak point here. So, that's unfortunate. And I guess the team is named after this guy, so he should probably be their strongest player, right? Our strongest player is right here. Absolutely. I'm willing to admit that. Second strongest? I don't know. Timothy08 is always solidly wins. Well, in his first game he had a little bit of trouble. Oh man, Paramore just got owned. There was a successful Lee Sin gank. See, like I was saying, just keep on ganking. So here's Morgana coming bottom. Oh no, don't blow up. Yeah, look at that beautiful ult. He was gonna die. He was gonna jump to one of these guys, and then he just ended up not moving at all. And so Lee Sin just got owned. And there's Soraka coming in for the kill. But she ain't gonna get anything. And I mean, Soraka is doing a decent amount of damage. She does so much early game damage with AP build, but it falls off late game. If you don't have a double AP, it's not as useful. This is because she's mainly about shredding your magic resist. So if you have a double AP top, she's a lot more useful mid. But of course, if she's dying non-stop, she's not useful in either case. So I don't know. We gotta get someone here, right? Is it gonna be the poor Soraka again? No, I'm just getting out. Oh, that snipe. That snipe. Oh man, yeah, Paramore OP. Paramore's really good. I never did answer the question, who's second most useful on our team. I don't know. Oh, there's a surrender. Anyway, thank you for watching. It was fun.